in a particular order. It could have looked like a complete stomp one way or the other. Like, both these teams have had some miraculous wins on some of the previous maps, but now it's gonna come down to Mirage. It's the final map in the grand finals, ESL ESEA Dubai Invitational, and it's Virtus.Pro versus Team SoloMid. Right now the map score is 2-2, and it's VP winning another knife round and getting to decide which side they start on. Do you have, if I had to force you here, which team do you think is gonna win it?
Oh, geez. I'm gonna take, I told you privately.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we were at a split desk, because I know the little Danish boy inside you is holding the flag high and jumping up and down cheering, but I'm going to take Virtus.Pro on this last map on Mirage.
They're weighing slightly in favor of VP, and I can tell the crowd is already cheering a bit in that favor as well. Yeah, you know, TSM, that red and white flag there. I guess they're both red and white, but still. I feel like I've got to side a little bit with them, but it's going to be very close. I imagine like 16-14 type scoreline, either way it goes. I certainly hope so. It's going to be set up for a B push here for TSM, and it might be a very quick one. Smoke goes in onto Catwalk, going to try and block off one avenue. Pasha, he's got a lot to do here. Viali's there to help out, looking for a shot. He's going to get the kill, but he goes down. Pasha drops next, and it's a great trade in favor of TSM here. They're going to get the bomb down. They've got that smoke to cover, so no backup was possible from that angle. Very well executed, simple but precise. And now Taz looking for an opening and not going to get it this time around. They're wasting a lot of time here. Neo has the kit, and he's coming in from Catwalk with a teammate as well. It's going to be Taz to pick up the one headshot there, gets another one, and they overwhelm TSM and win the round.
What a performance by Taz. It's a 2-on-1 in the kitchen in that market, and he still wins both of it. An initially nice shot. He took that so patiently, knowing that his two teammates had to group up on Catwalk before that retake could come into play. But either way, if he falls there without killing one, it's still a huge advantage for TSM with that bomb planted. But he does it so well. And now look at this out of Virtus.Pro. 3 P90s on the board. Viali's got the MP7. It's only Neo with that FAMAS, and he's playing in the A bomb site.
Yeah, they don't believe that TSM is going to go for any kind of armor here, and they are completely right as well. So they're just going to get sawn to bits here. These SMGs doing exactly what they're meant to do. Sipnix actually gets a shot there. A good kill, but still, VP off to a smooth start.
Yeah, definitely. The scary part here now is with this third round bye, and actually losing that player, losing Snacks there at the end might have almost been a blessing in disguise, because if he had kept that P90, and they have 3 P90s in this round, I mean, you even see Viali upgrading from that MP7, so now they have the M4s because they know the AKs are coming out.
Smoke on top of middle there, just to try and block off from connector, and then the window smoke, which everybody knows, but still sometimes it fails. You've seen that smoke as well onto Catwalk. It might be another setup for a B push here from TSM, which is not a bad idea. Pasha already been flashed a little bit. He's got the P90 close range here, looking for a shot. He takes down KGB. Viali gonna fall. Pasha still alive. He can't get the third kill. It's very close. Dupree gets the kill, but Carrigan and Device are low on health, and it's a 3v3. And Neo sneaking up from behind Carrigan. He might get shot in the back. He's got almost no health. Neo, I think he spotted him. He's not sure if someone's covering from the other side. Again, the bomb, it's down. It's very similar to the pistol round where VP just took it flawlessly. It's going to be a trade early on here. Carrigan's going to fall, and that means Device in a very bad position here. Once they find him, he's going to have a hard time surviving. He looks for a shot, not going to get it. They smoke it off. Are they going to double peek him? Device, he's got the AK in hand. He sprays and fails, and Snacks will get that round. VP, another retake. A close round, but not close enough.
Yeah, that timing on the flank from Neo was just absolutely perfect. I mean, it's just, you can't plan those things. It just works out that Kerrigan's watching it, and as soon as he looks away, Neo comes up those stairs. But either way, very nice retake. Device there just in a tough spot when you're at that truck and you're in a 1-on-2. He has to hit the head on that player who tried to jump out a window. Yeah. I mean, he's got to get that kill and turn it into a 1-on-1.
Yeah, it's hard to stay alive back there otherwise. 5 Tech 9s, armor, and 4 smokes being put in. You see them raining down on the A-bomb side, a very well-known constellation there, but VP don't care. They know this one as well. They know the pattern, and they're just finding all the gaps in the smokes and trading favorably. Although Neo will go down now. They're getting close. Snacks is going to pick up a kill and looking for a little bit more. He's finally going to drop it. It's actually a 2v2, but Viali is so close, trying to deny the plant, and he's not going to be successful. Carrigan with a 3rd kill. Tech 9 still in play, and Pasha now has got to be careful. If they let go of this round, be a huge win for TSM. Grenade gonna rain on in. Carrigan almost walking into it, but still surviving. Pasha on top, trying to see if he can look down, but Carrigan makes his way into CT spawn, and with 50 seconds, he's going to make a run for it. Moses, what is this madness round? What is it coming down to?
I mean, this was a bloodbath. Virtus.Pro not letting TSM gain anything, contesting every inch into that A bomb site, but still in this one-on-one Carrigan. This is a beautiful call. He just books it because Pasha's still got to be careful that he doesn't double back. So he has so much time now. So this bomb is just going to tick away. By the time Pasha gets here, he's got to hurry up, and Carrigan can just use that bomb as basically a second teammate at this point.
And that's exactly it. There's a Molotov on Pasha, so if he throws at the right angle, it could be very tricky. He's going to hold it down, just keeps holding it. Carrigan, is he going to go and check? He will, and he's going to get sprayed down as well. TSM win the round, a quad kill for the Danish captain. He had to do everything himself that round. I don't know, you'd have to go back and replay that round in slow motion to even figure out how they won it. There's a lot of things happening.
Well, actually, I mean, I think Virtus.Pro would have ended up winning that round if they were more patient on the retake, but because they wanted to try and catch him off guard, because they wanted to get into that bomb site, they ended up streaming in one by one. And that's how those trades went, because it was just one Virtus.Pro player kills one, the Tech-9 swing and swarm him, and they just keep getting whittled down until Carrigan gets the advantage.
So in short, would you say too much emphasis on denying the plant then?
Yeah, I mean, too much emphasis on just going in. Yeah, denying the plan, trying to catch him off guard, and I mean, TSM didn't fall for it.
And in spite of winning 3 rounds in a row, VP actually don't have enough to buy here. No armor, just a couple of pistols, and a good job on Taz there to bring down Carrigan, but it might not be enough. He's picked up a rifle, but the bomb site is lost, and I think that the most he can do here is more economic damage. So TSM are off to a very strong start. Good headshot from Dupree as well. And Pasha, if he could take this rifle and run, that'd be great.
Yeah, it would be, and I think that's a good point that you made with the round, the third round buy out of TSM. They got it down to a 1-on-2. There's only 2 players of Virtus.Pro surviving, so really smart decision. They got the bomb planted that round. That gave them enough money to at least get the Tech-9 and armor out and see what they can do with it, and it works out in their favor. So another situation where TSM is using the economy to gain an advantage, and it's a massive advantage since they've reset Virtus.Pro.
And I feel like TSM is one of the teams that have made the adjustment to this style of play. Not going to get that rifle. A smart play from Device. But I feel like they're a team that has transitioned into this style of play a lot later than other teams. I mean, the French teams are the ones that have been doing for such a long time, fighting for those early rounds. And Fnatic obviously are another team that does it. But it feels like TSM they've been a little bit slower in being this aggressive. But it's clearly paying off right now. But there's a double up setup here, even though none of them have armor. This is a huge investment for VP. They could fall very far behind if they lose them both, or they could shut down TSM. And with Neo and Snacks hopping, not looking too bad. They each pick up a kill. Snacks on Device and Neo on Carrigan, and Taz to turn it around. Gonna get one more frag in there. It's now a 2v3. And the double up, well, one of them is gone, but if they can salvage both, it'll be huge. Yeah,
and the other portion of this is that there's no kits on Virtus.Pro because they invested so heavily into those AWPs. Those could have been M4s and kits, but look at Neo, so aggressive, coming off the stairs, finding an angle, now swinging wide. He's not going to get it. Dupree takes him out, 1-on-2.
Oh, the aim punch of Dupree going to go down anyway. By Ali will get the kill, and they've got so much time to find those orbs again, so I'm wondering if they're going to be focusing on that. There's the one, there's the other. They save both.
Yeah, that's crucial. That's critical. Yeah, because you even said it, if they're not able to salvage them. Although, did he just switch back to an AK-47? No, he still has the AWP. Yeah, I mean, even if they'd been able to get one up out of their hands, that almost would have been a small victory in itself. But either way, once again, another plant. So TSM planting, even when they lose, they still have the economy to continuously buy here.
That was a very scary round. That first kill that Neo got on the terrace, that was on the bomb site. That player also had a Molotov, so it could have been very tricky without that kit. If that one Molotov in play buys so much time in a situation like that. Setting up on the B hallways, but they are also controlling top mid with Carrigan in there, so I'm wondering if they are just gonna see how VP reacts so far, if they're really gonna try for another B push. But this is one of the big strengths of this AWP. But
oh my lord.
What an opening! Dupree takes down Pasha, and now Bayali flashed as well, hiding. He's still got no chance. He's going to go down. Neo gets a refrag on Carrigan in middle, but they've lost this bomb site. Should they even try and take it here? They're 3v4.
I mean, they still have time now. If they can get a pick early, they can go for it, but committing to it at this stage, I mean, look at how spread out they are. One's Cat, one's flanking in the halls, and it's just the op Snacks in the kitchen, and he's got to find a pick with this op, but TSM's not giving him anything, and now you can see backing out. The save call comes in. They couldn't find anything early enough, and they're just going to fall away and salvage those weapons for the next round. What a shot by Dupree.
I mean, It's very hard to deal with stuff like that. It's going to shake your confidence just a little bit. Neo getting absolutely the most out of this round, just getting these exit frags. He's already got 2. He's looking for a bit more here. Currently a triple kill here for the Polish player, but they're not going to show themselves. Good round. 4-3, TSM really making VP pay, and that's the one AWP gone, but I think they managed to save the other one.
Yeah, and crucial, I want to point out, in this half, there have been 5 plants so far by TSM, so they're finding success and getting into the bomb site, getting that down, finding that extra money, so that's actually very, very important. Even when they lose, they've had 3 bomb plants.
Oh, Taz switching it up, pushing aggressively. I think Karrigan could hear him right around here, but Karrigan preoccupied, and Taz just runs him down. Now the rest of TSM pushing for B again. They've got the similar smokes one more time by Ali. A good shot there, taking out Dupree, and that should slow them down a tiny bit. Cajun looking for a frag, but Bialy standing his ground, and Pasha boosted up, and a solid defense this time around. Sipnik's almost no chance to make a mark on this bomb site. He's going to get the kill on Neo. Should be going down, and will be going down. So it finally worked out. That was 1 time too many for that B push.
Yeah, and that's such a clever crossfire setup with 1 boosted in the site, because TSM players, if they want to eliminate the rifle from that corner, they have to swing so incredibly wide. And that's where Pasha can come into play on top of that box. Just swing out just a little bit, and you've basically got a free kill. But still, TSM not done buying up just yet. They have the AWP on Karrigan. They have 2 AK-47s and 2 Tech 9s. Not a whole lot of utility, though, so it's going to be a big reliance on Karrigan to try and give them an opening. And he right now with that AWP is over in Palace, but he's got to wait for the smoke to expire. So you're basically going to see TSM just freeze, no one advance anywhere until that smoke is gone.
A lot of time left in this round. TSM just, at least for the moment, forgetting about that B bomb site. Pre-holding defensively top mid, making sure that they don't get run over by Taz one more time. It looks like he might try for a bit of an A execute here. Taz is playing up on that, or by shadows, so very important position for him to have a big impact on.
Yeah, and with the smokes delaying this so much, there's been no pressure put anywhere on the map, so that should be an indication of Virtus.Pro. You can see 1 player in the middle just cheating over towards the A site, that where those smokes were, they were just waiting for them to go away. So that's, now they're up the A ramp. There's the pick from Karrigan. That's a huge opening now.
Taz playing close, but now he's revealed his position. They're going to know where he is. They line up for him. He almost gets that double kill. Snacks in return, picking up 2 and looking for more. Molotov going to force him back momentarily, but they have the man advantage. And TSM, they don't have the bomb plant there. At 25 seconds, it's a 3rd kill for Snacks. That saved AWP is really making a lot of work for them here. And Dupree in a 1v3 with 15 seconds. It isn't possible any longer. I think he's going to get the kill on Snacks, but he's got almost no time. That bomb is really far back. He can't actually do it any longer, and should be trying to run away. Yeah, he will be. So 6-3 here in favor of Virtus.Pro, but that 1 AWP is really making life hard on TSM.
Yeah, ops in this entire half so far have had a pretty big impact, especially for Virtus.Pro. We saw when they brought out both of them that round, talking about the kind of investment that was, and did they just reinvest in it, or was that a, nope, they did not. But we saw that round, they had the double up. Each one of them gets a kill. I mean, these are finding picks, but still, look at this. I mean, another bomb plant, or not a bomb plant, but I mean, look at the investment still. They're still buying up Tech 9s, armors, all the utility. So TSM not wanting to give any advantage away.
They know they've got VP pushed to the limit, and they've already broken them once, and it resulted in a good couple of rounds for TSM. They want to see if they can keep going here, and I don't really blame them, but Taz is in a great position. Flashbang in, though, once, and Taz is flashed. He's hiding in Sandwich. Snack's going to get 1 more kill on Cajun here, and Taz finally going down, and they're getting close with these Tech 9. Snacks is going to be careful. He gets a mid-air headshot on the device. It's ridiculous. Debris, and Karrigan left, and there is no bomb plant. Snacks is an absolute monster in this bomb site, taking down players left and right, and Pasha showing up as well. And man, that would have been a different round if Snacks has fallen, but he just can't be stopped. He's at 13, 1, and 4.
Yeah, he's just been an animal in this series, and even dating back to yesterday, like we've talked about plenty of times. Now finally, the pressure is going to subside just a little bit. TSM not investing in anything there, except for some upgrades for that P250, a couple deagles on Dupree and Device. We'll see what they can do, if they can maybe channel a little bit of Taz here for a second.
Would be a good couple of kills if they could get them with a deagle, but not going to happen. Complete shutdown here, and an 8th round coming in from Virtus.Pro, and a really quick one as well. Not much of a chance for TSM to have an impact on the round. I mean, you don't want to call it before it's all over, but right now it feels to me like Snacks is in a good position to be crowned the MVP of this whole tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's looking really, really good. But I think TSM's got to get up to at least 5, give them a chance in that second half. The question is, how are they going to neutralize Snacks now with this AWP? Are they going to work on smoking him off in his positions? They do have Device with an AWP. He could try and find the duel, but Snacks is just having too much of an impact. And now look at Taz, switching things up, getting aggressive.
Even preparing for the flashbang, mid-air headshot. Dupree is gone. What a shot, and I don't know, Dupree he had no chance. His feet didn't even touch the ground. Yeah, and that signals he gets that kill, and now look, Pasha's pushed up into the halls as well, so they've taken that kind of map control. Kerrigan's gonna come around the corner, and he's prepared for it. Pasha pulls out the nade, but Kerrigan drops him, so a little bit of a mistake. Now Taz is exposed. He can get pinched here, so he's gotta be careful. Device is watching for the exit. I mean, maybe a way back in here. Flick not going to be quick enough. Neo simply finding that headshot. And now it is 4v3. The bomb is dropped at the top of middle. So the whole TSM team is making their way back in to see if they can pick that up and continue on. They're not out of this round yet. And as long as they can do a lot of damage, it's still worth it. They got to keep fighting here. They need a lot more than 3 rounds in the first half. Neo playing from underpass, making it very tough for them to get mid control. And now they're also running out of time here. 40 seconds left. They got 2 Molotovs and a couple of flashbangs. They need to make something happen or they're going to run out of time. Taz peeking into the middle, going to get that headshot and bump from behind. Bayali drops the bomb again and a mid-air shot. Snacks destroying Sipnix, and 9-3 Virtus.Pro. They're getting into that plow mode. TSM, I mean, is it worth it them to call a timeout at this point in time?
No, I think they have these 3 rounds. I think they're going to be confident they can grab 1 or 2 more, save that for the second half. But I mean, here's the thing: this is vintage Virtus.Pro. Look at that mid control they had. They stalled out every attack that TSM had. That's what allowed. I mean, Pasha tried to flank in those halls, gets killed, but then just Bialy counter flanks 1 more time.
Now, if they execute this play early on A bomb site, Snacks is going to be smoked off, and nobody else will be there to help him. Neo's sort of coming in, but there's going to be a smoke where he is as well. This can work out. Snacks jumping up on the box, and there goes the smoke. This might be a bit of a free pop, but Neo actually playing. The smoke wasn't down quite yet, and he's going to get the kills. So TSM losing the entry frag, and they need that bomb plant quick. They're in the site, but they still can't find a way to plant. They're trading left and right. It's a 4v3 again. VP come out on top, and now the flank is coming through. It's Taz to take down Device. Sipnix and Cage on the left, and they're trying to fight to stay alive, but they're boxed in, and they still have not got a bomb plant. VP, they just will not be stopped on this A side. It's going to be all over. Neo with a quad kill, and that's 10-3 Virtus.Pro. They're looking indestructible. Yeah, what a beautiful round from Neo. That one smoke that just plumed just a second or two too late allows him to get that first kill. And once again, stalling out that attack. They're not overcommitting during that execute to stopping the plant. And TSM, I mean, that's the problem when you go to this strategy where you're just going to all go up towards A and just have no map control and go for an execute. Virtus.Pro pushes mid. They have the intel so quick. That flank came in so fast. TSM was not ready to handle that quickly. And still, mid control completely for Virtus.Pro. TSM's just gone fully away from it, but Kerrigan lurks out this palace, and there's Snacks turning around at the right time. Another 2 kills here. Snacks having a game of his life, jumping close here. Gonna try and see if he can get it. Feeling so fired up, and Neo not happening for him. He goes down. Cajun, though, will be left alone. And in a 1v4 in the middle, having a fight, but not happening. Pasha will drop him 11-3. I'm not sure if there's a way out of this for TSM. If they could get a 4th round, it's still possible, but it's still not a great first half. It's not a comfortable window to have against a team like Virtus.Pro playing like they are right now. This is just dominant. I mean, how many rounds in a row is this? It's 7, I believe. I mean, this is insane. So, and it's the thing where they've just trained TSM now, like, there's no point in going mid, guys, because we're just going to demolish you if you come anywhere near this. Neo, not sure if you managed to body block that, but it is possible. Bialy playing close here, and TSM, they fought what they could. It's the 15th round. Bialy going to get the 1 headshot in, and Neo picks it up as well on Dupree. So a favorable trade for VP. Good headshot from Taz. Shots down Cajun, and like 1 click. Device is gone as well in the crowd. You could hear the reaction. It's Sipnix now in a 1v4. Virtus.Pro, they came to take this first half 12-3. What a victory. How do you stop something like this? That was just a disgusting round from Taz. Just those taps over that little lip of the catwalk. That's the thing. When a team is going to control mid so much like that as counter terrorists, it's a really hard decision to make, because you have to be able to push them back. You have to be able to neutralize that aggression. And if you can't do it, you see all the opportunities it affords Virtus.Pro. So many options available for them on their defense if they know you're not going to be coming from middle. this would have to require something like a godlike performance from TSM to bring it back at this point in time. They obviously need to win the pistol. If they do that and deny the bomb plant, then we're looking at a 12-6 scoreline. And there's a way back into it, but I'm not sure how. I mean, Snacks is playing, I don't know, this whole tournament for him has been almost unreal. He's actually in the last stages here been outdone by Neo, who's up at 18 kills, and Taz also catching up 12-3. Ladies and gentlemen, the final half of this grand finals here. It is VP just 4 rounds away from taking it and being the champions here in the ESL ESEA Dubai Invitational. Here's Sipnix with a smoke, but otherwise it's armor all across the board for TSM, and they have to win this round. There's no choice. If they lose it, I don't think there's any chance for a comeback. Device looking for an opening, but look at VP. It's been aggression all day on that terrorist side, and they open it up. Dupree, mid-air shot on Taz, and very well done, but he's low on health. Cajun and Dupree, they get it done. Now it's just 2 members left for VP, and it's Bialy and Pasha. And Pasha sneaking up from behind. Bialy's just hiding. Great team play. Pasha looking for it. They almost line up. He gets one, looking for a second. Sipnix lands the headshot, and now it's all on Bialy. And he's got a 1v3 and about 50 seconds left here to try and do it. And they're not going to wait. They're going to try and corner him here. They don't want any kind of bomb plant. Rushing in is TSM, and Bialy falls in a slight window here for the Danes. A very slight one.
Yeah, that round was on a knife's edge. Just a plethora of Virtus.Pro players just rushing every single choke point, and just barely, what it seems just as grim as it possibly could be, TSM players land the headshots they needed. And that's, I mean, you're exactly right. That's a slight window of opportunity they can use. But look at this buy. Is this a Galil onto Pasha? Wow. So this is a very late call out of CT spawn. Pasha doesn't even have armor.
Yeah, you gotta wonder about this. Taz has the Deagle armor. I'm almost more worried about that than I am the Galil of EP. They're feeling it. They're so sure that this is happening. And why wouldn't they be? 3 of the maps here have looked incredible for them. On train, on cobblestone.
Here on Mirage, so far. And very, very passive out of them at the moment. I mean, this buy, they've got to at least do damage on it. This is the thing. This is what can help TSM get back into the game, is if they can win this round and they keep the economy of Virtus.Pro in a really awkward spot throughout this half.
Oh, Device in the corner, MP9 in hand, gonna spray down 1 and very nearly a second, but Dupree in a great position. There's no chance here. And VP getting shut down. Cajun checking underpass, and he's gonna find 1 and 2, and Taz not gonna get to use that Deagle. So what do you think? Was that some miscommunication on VP?
Yeah, that seemed very curious, because especially because it got them so late out of spawn. I mean, that was made at the end of the freeze time, so you saw them just kind of walking out of spawn, you know, 5 seconds maybe into the round start. And to have the Galil on a player with no armor, it just seems curious. I mean, they did it. Was it them that did this earlier in this best of 5 when they had an AK on somebody?
Yeah, I think they tried for it. It might have been on train actually. They certainly did try at some point, but this time the result wasn't quite there. Device checking underpass, finding Taz, and gonna relay that information to Karrigan, and Molotovs to follow as well. So this is obviously a round with no armor and just pistols here. So what do you expect from VP once they pick up rifles here in the second half?
Oftentimes what you see out of teams is we saw how much emphasis Virtus.Pro had on controlling mid on their defense. Oftentimes, I mean, that'll mirror itself onto the terrace half. I fully expect them to, at least early on in this half, establish dominance in middle once again. I mean, that's going back to when we talked about Virtus.Pro is considered the best in the world on this map. It stemmed from the fact that nobody could take mid against them. They eliminated, you know, this massive option for a terrorist team and a counter-terrorist team. You just couldn't play in the middle of the map.
Gonna see, I think TSM have 1 ace up their sleeve, and it's Karrigan controlling middle with that AWP. If they get a chance to afford another one, then they've got Cajun as well. That double up setup is lethal on Mirage, and it's part of the key success for TSM in previous matches on this map, so that might be maybe the only way back in here. Pasha pushing catwalk, and he gets flashed and goes down to Sipnix P90. Not a bad start either. Neo gonna fall to Cajun, so a double entry here in favor of TSM. Carrying a little bit too soon, but not gonna matter this time.
Yeah, and this is why that buy out of Virtus.Pro in the eco rounds, that second round buy, was so curious, because now you look at them, they don't really have any utility. They haven't used much, and they're already out of it. Bialy's got a flashbang, and that's about it. So now all that they're left, because they've been stopped on catwalk, is coming up connector. There's Dupree. bit of a gamble just jumping up like that. It's going to be all on Viali coming up this ramp now, but his teammates are all gone.
And now they know where he is, so 4 members still alive, trying to do some damage and a good headshot on Device. And every rifle he can steal away from TSM here is still going to be valuable. 25 seconds, and he makes his way back into T-spawn, trying to switch up his position. Yeah, but just a round that was based on entries for VP, and they didn't really get enough of them.
Yeah, and here's the good thing for TSM is that round wasn't, I mean, on top of winning that round, they didn't really have too much of an investment. They kept 2 P90s into the round, and now they've lost 1, but they got a free upgrade to an AK-47, so it's really good in terms of economy because they're going to want to build up a bank here, because if Virtus.Pro ever does start going on a run, if they ever do start picking up steam into that plow mode, you need to have the money behind it to rebuy weapons, to rebuy Molotovs, to slow everything down.
Yeah, you have to imagine the first time TSM eco in the second half, that's when they lose this grand finals. They've got to stay afloat in that sense. Karrigan's still the only one with the AWP, and Bialy saving the AK from the last round. This time they've got a lot more utility. 3, 4 smokes, in fact. 5 smokes, I'm sorry, and a bunch of flashbangs. So what does that make you think, Moses?
I mean, they definitely have a plan, but at the moment it's hard to tell because they're so spread out across the map. That bomb is still over towards Snacks and Bialy. Bialy carrying the bomb is over towards B with 3 members at A, so either this could be just a fake, and depending on how much success, it could be Snacks and Bialy dropping down and coming up connector if they get the kills over at the A bomb site.
Yeah, I think that's a very good guess, in fact. Something that VP have done in the past, and to some success. Na'Vi have done it as well a lot, and they're another team that are terrific on this particular map. There's a wall of smokes going up inside that A bomb site, and they are trying to put in here a little bit, but Sipnix, he hears them coming at B, going to be spraying down Snacks, and next in line, Bialy drops with that bomb. It's a great idea from VP, but the fact that Sipnix stayed alive over here is making life very hard for them, and Neo going to go down as well. Sipnix looking for the 4th kill, and he's going to get it. Nobody dying on TSM. It's a great idea for VP nonetheless.
Yeah, especially when they're up by that much, especially when they had such a dominant first half. Those fakes, you kind of, when you see those smokes coming over as someone who's down in this match by so much, you're like, oh boy, I got to get over there. We have to win this round. So you actually saw Cajun B, that was exactly his thought process. He sprinted out of the B bomb site. He had a full rotate, so a lot of work done by Zipnix there to really save that round.
Grenade on in, gonna tag up Snacks a tiny bit, and Karrigan still trying to be in that middle, take the control. A lot of smoke going on for VP, so they are getting that mid control. They're sort of forcing TSM back, in fact. We'll see if that's gonna pay off for them or not. Cajun not getting the spray on through a nice flick from Karrigan. He's gonna shut down Snacks. Dupree will win the fight, and that drops the bomb for Taz Neo. Getting an important refrag. Is it gonna be enough? They know where that bomb is. VP, they're on a timer right now. Device not checking. He doesn't realize he's getting shot in the back, and Bialy snuck his way in there. Dupree hiding in the smoke. What on earth is going on? He's gonna go down to Pasha. This is a completely chaotic round. Sipnix and Cajun are left. It's a 2v3. One of the most messy CS rounds we've seen in a while here. Pasha winning the fight against Sipnix. Virtus.Pro, they come out on top in spite of a completely chaotic start. What was this?
Yeah, it was TSM stopping that initial aggression, that initial rush from Virtus.Pro, stopping it very well, but it devoted a lot of bodies, a lot of manpower to do it, and that gave Pasha the ability to sneak up in towards Closet. Device didn't spot him, and just that one, not even a mistake, just that one unfortunate timing where he didn't spot anything about Pasha getting there. That opens up the A bomb site completely. If Device gets that kill, they still have a defense. It buys time for rotations, but unfortunately it goes the other way, and TSM's locked out of that site. But this is the round now, because now if TSM resets it here, you're going to see this scoreline really start to creep closer and closer together.
And this time TSM not even trying for mid control. They might try and pop flash in here instead. Dupree's right at the edge, and Bialy's there waiting for him. Not even a pop flash needed. Bialy instantly gone, and that's a huge opening frag now. Yes, VP have mid control, but TSM, they've got a lot of information, especially with Device pushing up like this into terrorist spawn. It's going to give them so much to work with. Cajun ready and waiting in window room. If VP win this round, then they're beyond godlike.
Yeah, that would be huge. The unfortunate thing about this information gathering pushing up in towards T-spawn is that players at A can't really cheat anywhere. Nice from Cajun B, just jiggle peeking until he baits out the shot and then commits. Now Karrigan has this angle, and this is the bomb. If this goes down, he misses. Now he's got to bail out. But he has the intel, throws the Molotov to delay it a little bit, and this, I mean, there's nothing. Virtus.Pro isn't together at all whatsoever.
Taz actually just pushes through. He doesn't wait for the Molotov. He's going to go down to Karrigan anyway. And Snacks and Neo are left. Device coming up in middle and will catch Snacks. So Easy kill there, and a great round. Very important, very aggressive play coming out from the TSM side. 13-9. I mean, it didn't seem like there was any way they were going to come back into this game, but right now it's actually looking a little bit scary for VP. They're running out of money too.
Yeah, and they're gonna. And this is, I mean, definitely scary now that they're buying here 2 AKs and an AWP, armor Tech 9, armor Deagle. So I mean, they have some things to work with, but this is a situation where if they don't, you know, get a plant, if they lose this round, they're going to be stuck into a double save, and then you're definitely going to see, you know, a 13-11, 13-12 scoreline.
First half on this map was 12-3 in favor of Virtus.Pro. An overwhelming victory for them playing on that CT side. Neo with a great opening on Carrigan, who can't win that whole battle. And that's a nice start. They don't have that much, but if they can make Neo do the work, it's going to be worth it. Taz, body damage put onto Device, but not going to get the kill yet. He's going back for more. Cajun, nice double kill, turns around, but he can't get the third one. Device going to be taken down by Ali, and now it's still a 2v3. Pasha and Taz left, and it's about 50 seconds. The bomb has dropped really far back, so they're just still looking for some openings, and Pasha, he's looking for Sipnix, who has got no idea that there's a Polish player in this bomb site with him. Easy frag there, and it's going to bring it back into a 2v2. They still need to pick up that bomb, and Dupree, he's very much aware there's a guy in kitchen. You can see he's waiting for it, and Taz not giving any openings either. He goes down, it's Pasha, and now what could Taz do here, Moses?
And this is actually a big mistake, leaving the bomb so far behind. If Taz had the bomb, he could have, you know, ran over towards B to meet up. But now, I mean, so much time has run off the clock. He's dedicated to this A hit, and Dupree playing so far back. Although Taz does find an AK, so he's been so clutch this tournament as well. This is a little bit scary now.
Oh, he can actually get the full plant here. This is very smart, but I think Dupree's going to run in. So little time left, and Taz goes down. TSM, they just salvaged the round, and it's going to be a 13-10. At least they got the bomb plant, but I still don't think they can buy on the VP side. So now it's going to go down to the very last rounds. It feels like we could see all 30 rounds at this point.
Yeah, this should not be a buy out of Virtus.Pro, so it is more than likely going to be a save. They don't have enough to really even get rifles, and they need to get some utility now going in their favor. They need to get an AWP. And this TSM defense is looking very, very locked down. And now look at all these Molotovs. They have 4 Molotovs as well, so they can slow down any kind of early aggression.
They will do that. I mean, smoke's on the A-bomb site, but they're really making sure that they're not going to get overrun by any kind of crazy Tech 9 push or anything like that. Some things you just don't want to lose to. Grenade on down. It's a good one on Snatch. No armor means he takes a lot of damage as well. We're in the 24th round. It's $100,000 for the first place, so a lot on the line here. Dupree playing close to the stairwell connector. He turns around and does a 180, and Device is there to help him out and pick up a kill, but unfortunate timing for Dupree there. Going to give at least a little bit of an opening for VP to do some damage.
Yeah, so I mean, this is mid control, but it's mid control, just pistols, and you can see TSM using the range of their weapons. They're not committing to any kind of a fight. They're just playing so far back, and more unfortunate timing for TSM as Carrigan just unscopes as soon as the peek comes in, but now boosted up into window. Cajun B calls it out, but this could be a little bit scary.
Nice jump over just to avoid getting spotted there. Device changing his position, which probably is going to be favorable inside that bomb site. Cajun picking up a kill, and Pasha is very low on health. If they can just get the bomb down somewhere, VP, they might have a chance, but Neo's going to get shot down, and Taz alone with the Deagle in about 24 seconds. He's got the bomb, and if he finds a kill on Device, it's actually a chance for another plant here. He's going for it, and he's going to get the shot. It wasn't a headshot, but still another Deagle kill to add to the list. And again, he's got 10 seconds, which means as soon as he plants, he's not even going to get the chance, but even if he had to hold it down as thicket, and it wouldn't have worked. 13-11. And VP can buy again.
Yeah, and buy they will. No AWP, but now look at this kit they have. Look at all these smokes and flashbangs. They have 2 Molotovs as well. So they have a lot of things open to them. And this defense from TSM, it's very different from the defense that Virtus.Pro mounted. They're not having that aggressive play out mid. They're not necessarily controlling it. They're just isolating Virtus.Pro there when they take it. You know, they're letting them have mid, and they're just beating them whenever they try and exit it. And now another double push, and Stacks is watching. Gets the first one, but traded by Device.
Oh, if they could have done that flawlessly, that would have been huge for TSM. Now you got to wonder if it's entirely worth it. They certainly slow down VP a little bit, but generally if you trade evenly, it's going to favor that terrorist team.
Yeah, but still, Virtus.Pro not committing anything. There's 2 players pushing up into middle right now. But smokes are everywhere, and actually this gives a lot of room for VP to work with right now.
They're getting so close. Device playing right at the edge. He's walking in, takes down Pasha, sees Neo, but he can't get the shot quick enough. It's 3v3, and this could be everything. Cajun to take down Neo. VP, they need this round. They're going to be out of money again, and it's all on Bialy. 1v3, no chance to put the bomb down. He's got it picked up here, but surely they won't let him do that. A bomb plant here could mean a lot for VP later on. TSM, they're mounting an epic comeback into this game. 12-3 first half, and now almost certainly we're going to be at 13-12 here. Bialy doing the best that he can, trying to go aggressive. He's got a little bit of time to work with here, 20 seconds, hunting to see if he can pick up Carrigan, but it's not going to work. Smart play on the TSM side. This is almost unreal, Moses.
Yeah, I'd like to see, you know, like a Titan timeout. You know, where this is going to be a save round for Virtus.Pro, where they just sit and spawn and talk without actually taking their timeout, or take the timeout. But they need to talk something over going forward into the next gun round. They need to figure something out now, because aside from the one round they won, there's really hasn't been too much promise. Nothing's even really looked good for them outside of that one round.
They got Tech-9s and armor on 2, but actually if they attack quick on A here, Device and Carrigan are going to be a little bit alone, though Cajun is making his way back, as you can tell. So the more they wait, the more this A defense is going to look better, and Dupree sneaking up all the way into T-spawn as well, so that's making life very hard on VP. This might be a complete shutdown round. In fact, Molotov smokes going up, grenades to counter it. VP, they're running into a bit of a death trap now. The timing window has essentially closed, and they should just be shut down here. They don't have enough utility. Dupree coming up from behind, and it's actually Device getting the kill. Dupree getting a chance finally, and Taz and Neo, the only two left. Bomb plant not happening, and Neo doesn't even get to escape, so they managed to defuse that situation.
Yeah, and it's the same situation that occurred to TSM in the first half when they committed to that kind of an A execute. I mean, mid-control from Virtus.Pro allowed Taz to have that super quick flank. This time it's VP who has no map control. They commit to an A execute, and Dupree pushes those B halls, and he's got a fast flank. So that's just, I mean, this is a map where map control is so important here. You have to spread out. You have to stop any kind of aggressive play from the counter terrorists.
Carrigan aggressive in underpass just like Taz was, but he's going to miss the shot here and gives an opening to Snacks. And that might have been a big mistake. Snacks has been quiet for a couple of rounds, so you got to expect he's hungry to get back into the game here. 13-13 is where we're tied at now. And it is dangerously close for both teams here. VP have got to be sweating a little bit, but with that kind of opening, Dupree burning alive, and Pasha opening up on Cajun, it seems like it's finally time for the Polish team to get back in the game. Sipnix and Device are left, and I don't see a way out of this. Pasha caught sleeping a bit, and Sipnix getting 1 and 2. Another headshot. He escapes back through the smoke, and there still is no bomb plant. He hasn't reloaded yet, but the bomb is trapped in the middle. There should be no way for TSM to get back in the 2v5, but Sipnix has bought them a tiny opening once again, and Device is on full health. And in this A-bomb side, if they sneak in, if they don't check this corner, this could be the losing round here for VP that they just cannot recover from mentally. It must be a huge blow if it happens. Device, he's just staying put. They've got no grenades. They can't smoke off for the plant either. Neo putting it down safely, so Device can't punish it, but he's going to be looking over the box for a moment, and now he gets the chance. Neo goes down, and from a 2v5 into a 2v2 now. Sipnix coming in from kitchen, and Snacks is sandwiched, looking for the headshot. He's missing, and Sipnix is going to be right behind him. It's a question of timing. Sipnix gets the 3rd kill of the round. It could be happening. Taz is all alone. He can't stop the plan. There's no way in. Oh my god, TSM, they're going to get the round. Sipnix, quad kill, and that might be the grand finals here. 14 rounds for TSM.
What an incredible round, a incredible performance by Sipnix to even get him back into those rounds. Those 2 kills on Catwalk. Virtus.Pro wins that round 9 times out of 10. That was the one time that they just let it slip away. 5 on 2.
If they don't come back in the game right now, they're going to relive that one round in their sleeps for months to come. That's a huge round. TSM, they might be about to essentially do the impossible here. 13-2 right back into, or sorry, 12-3 right back into 13-14 here. TSM 2 rounds away from making Counterstrike history. Snacks, great opening looking under the smoke, and Dupree is gone. Sipnix playing close on Catwalk, gonna get a little bit of damage on in there, but Cajun looking for the refrag, and he's gonna get it on Pasha as well. There's still a 4v4. VP, so much map control. They're all the way in the middle, and Snacks He's getting another headshot. No one's even touched him yet, and he's just wrecking TSM kill after kill. Device coming back out, and last time he was hiding in Tetris. This time it's up in the apartments, and he's going to get a kill on Neo, but now they know where he is. Sipnik's coming in, he goes down. It's by Ali and Snacks one more time. Currently a triple kill, and Device has to run. It looks like they're going to equalize it at 14-14 here, Device. He can't clutch this one and has to run. They've got the money, but actually Dupree doesn't, so saving this one rifle is going to be huge if they could do it.
What a performance by Virtus.Pro in that round. After just being crushed by a massive blunder losing that round, they even actually eliminate Device off the map, which I actually think he should have saved that weapon. Dupree's only at $1,000. That would have been a great time to drop that gun. But still, this is actually a dangerous situation for both teams, because whoever loses this is going to have a very sticky, very weak bye going into the last round of the half to force overtime.
Well, I can't believe it. It looks like VP they just won't surrender. This team is incredible, isn't it? 14-14. That should have been the killing round. Sipnik's with a quad kill to clutch it from a 2v5. And that's not even enough to mentally break VP. They just stay in the game. Right now, it feels like either team is very much deserving of winning this. Whoever does it, they've certainly fought for it. Grenade on in Snacks, and he's down to 40 health here in the middle. But he keeps getting all this control. He's just in here with no fight almost. Device covering from CT spawn.
Yeah, this is going to be an execute. Actually, a pinch very well up the connector. Also, Pasha gets the first one. Nia as well. They break their way to the site. Device has to go big. He gets the first kill.
And look how low he is as well. 5 health. One more grenade and he'd be down. They do have a Molotov. If they're going to put one out here, he's going to burn alive. Sipnik goes down. Cajun and Device are left. It looks like it's about to be match and map point here for Virtus.Pro. Spraying down. Neo picking up another rifle and takes care of Cajun, B, and Device. I don't think there's a way out of this one. AWP in hand, no health at all, and no defuse kit or grenades. Surely not going to happen. Virtus.Pro. How can you be this close to the edge and still not fall off? I have no idea. It's a triple kill for Neo, 15-14. And Neo, he's had a terrific performance. He's at 25 kills, tied with Snacks. They're both top fragging at this point in time. And one more round, and they will have done it, ladies and gentlemen.
I imagine Virtus.Pro is going to slow things down just a little bit in this round. They know it's going to be a very weak buy. You look at this out of TSM. 4 pistols, 1 FAMAS, 1 kit. But either way, Neo comes out mid. Exerts dominance on Cajun B, picks him right out of the window.
Taz up in apartments, aggressive is Device, but he's gonna lose the fight. This is a legendary map right now for Virtus.Pro. What a struggle it has been. TSM making a huge comeback, but it might have been too late. Virtus.Pro, I don't know what kind of strength you have to find to break them, and neither do TSM. It's going to be Sipnik's left in a 1v4, and there is no chance. Virtus.Pro most definitely going to be your champions here. By Ali spraying through the smoke, and Sipnik's with a good grenade, but it's too late in the day. Neo, can he get the last kill? Yes, he can. Virtus.Pro, they're going to win the grand final 16-14 on Mirage.
Happening all tournament
Guys, please stick with me for a second, please. I'm joined by Amit Al-Shabani from Dubai Tourism. First off, how has this weekend been for you, sir?
Sir, this was great. It was an epic weekend.
Thank you so much to Dubai for doing this. Please, you do have to do the honors of passing over that awesomely large check. Gentlemen, please, one more time for your victors, Virtus.Pro. We promised you that it would be a fantastic, fantastic night, and I think it is safe to say with that match, it definitely was. Guys, down to the wire, please, let me just grab a word if I can here. Thank you so much, Ahmed. Taz, I'm sure that to watch that was crazy, literally. What was it like to play in that?
Man, I think that we just like it. Like, we are winning City half so good, and then we just like to make it 14-14 and just shit our pants, and suddenly we can perform. I don't know.
I can understand that at that 12-3 moment, there was perhaps a little bit of trouser soiling. What was going through your head, and what do you say to your teammates? I mean, to bring yourselves out of that amazing comeback. I mean, please, let's not take anything away from the amazing TSM guys. Please, a round of applause for TSM too. Talk us through it, please.
Well, there was not much talking. Mostly it was just calming down each other. Guys were giving ideas, and I think it was a team effort all the way during the game and also from tactic point of view. So as a team we win, as a team we lose. This time we are the champions.
You are indeed the champions. One more time, please, a round of applause for Virtus.Pro. Now, the crowd here in Dubai has been supporting you throughout. You had so much love. I know we've talked about that. That's a big deal. How important is this win for you and the team moving forward?
Oh, it's crazy important. I think that it's so important not only because we won the event, but the style we won the event. We beat NIP, we beat Envious, we beat Fnatic, and now TSM. I mean, you cannot win any better. Like these teams are the best, and we just proved that we also belong to this top spot. So, man, I don't know. I don't know what to say. You ask guys. I don't know, man.
Please, guys, how are you feeling? I've got to ask you.
I'm also speechless. It's amazing.
Well, we love having you. Seriously, guys, you're all such fantastic victors, really. One more time, a round of applause for TSM. They played fantastically. Please.
Guys, thank you for being here with us. As I said yesterday, it's not a lot of you, but every one of you is important for us. So thank you for being here with us today, and hopefully next time there will be more of you, and all will be so crazy. And thank you to TSM, because these guys, man, it couldn't be any closer. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I really have to say, guys, amazing. What a show they put on. And I'm sure that there is a desk full of guys that want to break it down. So I am going to, for the last time, say once again, Dubai, please, Allah, make some noise. And over to our good friend, Machine.
I am not sure we could put it any better than Taz there. What a fantastic way to pick up that first place, besting NIP, Envy, TSM, and Fnatic. Like, I mean, not necessarily in that order, but incredible that they could pick that
No
up.
one can argue with them after that run they've just done. Like they haven't had an easy run. They've had arguably the hardest run to win this tournament, and for a moment, I think all of us backstage are like, oh no, oh no.
For sure.
They've got to this point and they just couldn't pick up a T-side round.
You know, I was sitting there and I was like, you know, they're in a very similar situation. It was 13 for ages. It was 13 for ages. I'm like,
Fnatic,
this is Inferno.
semi-final.
This is Inferno all over again. But they're going to be posing for photos, and they managed to overcome that. I thought it was going to be a horrible replay of what happened just the time before at the major. Vendetta, did the right team win it?
Yeah. The right team won it. They won it with the wrong score. I said backstage, you know, this is where it's going to end up 16-13. They muffled away that 5v2 somehow. No idea what.
Yeah.
You know, that was just impressive from a team that's played so well. But no, BP definitely deserved champions, and I got the finals I wanted pretty much.
Same here, yeah. But Moses mentioned it in the cast itself. You know, after losing that 5-on-2, many teams would just fall apart, but they just like straight back in it, straight aggressive as well, and it instantly picked up 2 kills. So it was immediately a 5-on-3 in their advantage, and they closed out the round. And then that absolutely crippled the economy of TSM. They had to force buy. They lost the round. They had to come into the last round with pistols. They were devastated. That was done.
But, I mean, Zipex, I just called him correctly. Sorry
correct
about that.
name,
yes.
Or not correctly. I was talking to him when we were going up the Burj Khalifa, and he was like, I'm just doing it to troll people at this point. And I was like, okay, I caught it on film, so, you know, I'll make sure I can upload that at some point. But yeah, Zipex said before, you know, picking up those 4 frags was just, I thought that was it. I thought that was curtains for VP.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the audacity to go so fast into the next round truly was the work of champions.
Yeah, and yeah, and it was cool to see. Actually, you know, we've seen a lot of up and down performances for teams, but now we kind of got to see, I guess, the true side of the TSM. I guess what we know them as, which is mainly a CT side. If you're thinking back in history, and you got to see VP as that, you know, just overall solid plow that never kind of gives up either.
Plow.
Yeah, so you know, it's a sturdy plow.
But plow's a good thing for this because it really was, you know, 5 maps, but really it was down to 1 map. Because they were all one-sided maps. Like as finals go, it wasn't the greatest final in the world, but it was a good final. Like the final map, we knew when we saw the pool come out, we're like, okay, if we get to Mirage, it's going to be fantastic, and it was, and it delivered. But 2 very strong CT sides this time. Ordinarily, you know, Virtus.Pro have an incredible T side. It took them so long to get going. They were just 1 round in, what, I think it was around 26, 27, something like that, before they finally got going.
It was truly a nail-biting final and an incredible event to be a part of as well. I mean, so much went on for these 3 days of CS. We saw NIP having this new lease of life when, you know, people were starting to say it was the end for NIP. They had completely petered off, and that was no more. Expecting a very kind of quiet tournament from them. Not the case, as they did manage to get to the semi-finals. Virtus.Pro doing it in true style. Fnatic not making the grand finals. All round a fantastic event. Any closing thoughts then from you two before we say goodbye to Dubai?
Can't wait to get the season started. That's really what it's all about now. Straight back and get it on, because Virtus.Pro absolutely turned up today.
Yeah, and super excited to see what Virtus.Pro are going to do for the future. Also, you know, we had obviously hasn't been the main focus of the tournament, obviously, because they go out so early, but Envious and Na'Vi, what's next for them?
Well, that, and I want to talk about probably who should be an MVP for this. I think Snacks, absolutely.
For sure.
Today and the tournament, he was absolutely amazing. And we quickly talked to Anders, and it's like, he keeps doing it day after day. It's like normally you just have like 1 day with a hot
take it in
streak.
turns.
He absolutely had a fantastic tournament, I think.
Yeah, I actually think VP had a lot of heroes.
Yeah.
Bialy as well, we remember him yesterday, and I think definitely Neo as well.
Yeah.
Played absolutely amazing, but Snacks, he kind of takes that MVP trophy with him home for sure.
Maybe the Heat agrees with him. Maybe that's it. He's going to start having like little heaters by his feet so he can completely toggle online. Either way, as Lee did say, this has been a celebration as well as an individual tournament for the 2nd season, kicking off September 15th. So be sure to get your sets tuned if we were back in time to pick up the Pro League. I don't know where I'm going with that one.
Stay on the channel.
Yeah, stay on the channel. We hope to see you for that one, which is kicking off so very soon. From everyone here, though, a big thank you to the sponsors and the crowd for turning up. The sponsors, of course, being the Dubai Tourism. You saw them there delivering the check. We had Do as well, Sennheiser and ENG, all a part of this one. And one final reminder to check out the Score Esports application. If you want to kind of catch up on anything you missed, stats or articles, head on over there on your smartphone. You'll be able to pick up all the information that you need. I think it's time for us to say goodbye, though. Thank you so much for having us, both here in the city, but you guys online for tuning in and enjoying it as much as we have. We'll see you soon for the Pro League.